had one client at the beginning of COVID that just sticks in my mind, and I think about her a lot. She had trouble getting out of her truck because she was using a walker. And we were not supposed to have contact with them, but I walked out and asked her if I could help her. If she would step back, I would load her groceries. So as I'm loading her groceries, she tells me that she's caring for her adult daughter who was in a car accident and her 2 boys. And her husband decided it was too much for him, so he cleaned out their bank account and left. And that has just stayed with me, to think of what she was going through with her own physical problems and then having to deal with that.
And I remember a client, a 100-year-old client.
Oh, yes.
And she just outlived her money.
Yes.
And so we're here to help her get through some of these harder things in life. And there was another family that came through the other day. 4 boys, oldest is 9,
Yes.
Husband's in construction. She came through, it was her first time to be here. She was somewhat embarrassed, and what they were doing to try to make it. It was just beautiful. Sad but beautiful. She said that morning she'd sent her husband out to his construction job, and all she had for him to pack for him was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. To think that we could help improve their situation, make sure those children were fed, and the husband could have a decent meal to sustain himself so he can continue to make money and support his family. It was just a little bit, but it was helping them. So we're so thankful for this service. We ask y'all to donate to CRRC. It's such a wonderful organization, and it's such an easy thing. You can just drop off, you can send a check, you can drop off a check.
You can order on Amazon.
Yes, yes. And let me tell you, when we leave here on Wednesdays, our nails were done. But by the time we'd done shelving and such, it's wonderful. I mean, to see the community contribute to this organization, that people want other people to succeed. We want them to be fed. We want them to be happy.
And every little bit helps. You don't feel like you have to go and spend big bucks and bust your own grocery I'm trying to say budget. You just need just whatever you can donate is appreciated. Because if everybody did something little, we'd have all these
If
stuff.
everyone picked up an extra can of coffee or an extra box of cereal when they did their grocery shopping, it would make a huge difference. There's times when we talk to some of the clients and they tell us their story and why they're in the position they're in, that you just want to hug them. You want to let them know that people care and that we're here for them to do what we can. We can't fix all their problems, but we can at least make sure they're fed.